We're talking about, I think your ultimate viewing pleasure. Now, Frontier Vets has been one of the most exciting new shows on TV as it gave viewers the chance to see young vets being put to the ultimate test, out in the wild, of course. Now, one of the vets, Agatha, she joins us this morning ahead of the finale this weekend. But before we get to chat to her, here's a quick sneak peek of Agatha in action.
For Agatha, this experience will test her confidence in her abilities.
That's a boy, right? I didn't even try because I didn't want to embarrass myself. Is it still breathing?
Okay. No, it's not.
Stop breathing, Niven. I'm just bubbling with joy right now and happiness and just, you know, I made the right decision. He wouldn't be existing, but he is.
Man, it really is exciting. We have Agatha with us in studio. Agatha, lovely to have you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Man, what a journey I'm sure it must have been for you. But firstly, I think when you started out thinking you want to be a vet one day, you go through the studying, did you ever think that this is the kind of road that you're going to be going down on?
No, not actually. I mean, growing up, you weren't really exposed to the whole veterinary career. I mean, as blacks, we don't usually get that much exposure. You know, you don't always have pets around. So, like, being on Frontier Vets, it was like the first week of our practicals, basically the clinical training that we do in final year.
And you did in front of cameras.
I know. Yeah, so it was the first time that you actually get to do everything practically like that after all the years of theoretical training.
Yeah.
So it was quite daunting. It was quite an experience.
Yeah.
But you learned a lot. Steep, very steep learning curve. But we needed to go through that.
Well, especially learning curve in front of being in terms of being in front of the camera as well.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you just forget that the camera's there and you just do the work and try to do it to the best you can. But at the same time, the camera is there, but I mean, what can you do? You just have to get in there and get it done.
Listen, it was a very exciting season. We just saw a short clip. I mean, the stuff that you guys had to do looks insane. I mean, you're not there acting as a normal vet. You're out in the wild. You're dealing with wild animals as well. You know, so what were some of the challenges as opposed to, you know, what a normal day in the life of a vet would be like?
For me, it was basically, I'm short in stature, so the large animals, getting around that and being able to actually be comfortable working with like the cattle and being scared of them and then eventually being comfortable to work with them and being able to have the necessary like technique and skills to be able to handle them and to get them where you want them to be. And for me, that was the biggest challenge. Yeah.
Well, I think you did an amazing job, you and the rest of the team. And I'm sure you guys got pretty close as well throughout the filming processes. So how are you feeling now that the whole season is wrapping up? The finale is taking place on Saturday.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. I mean, sometimes you're talking on the phone with a client and then they'll be like, Agatha Frontier Vets. I'm like,
really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Agatha.
So probably the question that I should be asking is, you know, I asked you what was it like being in front of the cameras, but what is it like being famous?
Famous. I'm just me. I mean, this is just me. And that's, I guess, at least I think now people know who Agatha is. And she loves to dance.
Will you do it again?
Sorry?
Will you do it again?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Absolutely. Yeah. Season 2. There we go. Awesome stuff. Agatha, thank you so much for joining us. I think once again you did a fantastic job, and I'm so grateful that you had this experience as well.
I'm also grateful.
Yeah, it's a unique experience. Thank you so much. That was Agatha from Frontier Vet. She's Agatha. We all know her now. It's fantastic. Listen, don't worry if you've missed out. You can catch a repeat of last week's episode. It airs today at 9:30 on SABC3. But then, of course, don't forget to catch the very exciting finale this coming Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Make sure you don't miss it. It's going to be definitely worth the watch. Agatha, once again, thank you for joining us. Let's continue now with your feel-good breakfast show with something else that you can expect on your TV screens.